We are in the middle of a series of 4 legal segments on Medicaid planning. We previously discussed gifting assets to protect them from spending on the nursing home, and then protecting those gifted assets for your future needs. If done right, you can still protect assets and qualify for Medicaid to pay the high cost of the nursing home. If you missed any of the segments on gifting or our other Medicaid segments, you can view those again on our Golden Opportunities YouTube channel. Some assets, however, are special and require special rules. One such asset is your home. In this 3rd installment, we will discuss protecting your home with my law partner, Mike Solomon.
Hi, Lori.
All right, so why is the home such a special asset?
Well, number one, for many people, the home is the most valuable asset they have. And you know, that they want to make sure they can pass something along to their children. That's always an important issue. And the other thing you talked about earlier on the show is for many people, the home, you know, they live there 30, 40, 50 years, that has an emotional attachment, and it's not something you just give away that easily.
Sure. And Medicaid doesn't let you just keep your house because of all those reasons?
No, they don't have emotion in this. It's a financial asset, and they want to make sure that they can cover the Medicaid costs that they may be paying.
So what's the first way Medicaid tries to get at your home?
Well, you know, the home, for a married couple, the house is a protected asset. And that means that when one spouse maybe applies for Medicaid, they don't include the home in the calculation. You don't have to spend it down. So it's a very important asset, but you have to handle it correctly. And what's happened is many people do a lot of estate planning with their home involved, and they do what is normal for estate planning, but that turns out to sabotage their Medicaid planning. And let me give you the example.
Okay.
They'll take their house and, let's say, put it in a living trust, a revocable trust. That's standard estate planning to avoid probate and all the paperwork involved when someone passes away. And that works for estate planning and real estate planning, but it's horrible for Medicaid planning, because once the house is in the trust, if a spouse goes into a long-term care facility, it's not a protected asset. They have to spend their house. They have to get rid of their house.
Oh my gosh, so that sounds horrible. What are people supposed to do?
Well, you know, they have to do some advanced planning. One of the things is, whatever you do, number one, you might want to take the house out of the trust. Even before that, though, I should mention there's some legislation running through the Ohio House and Senate, presumably. And so contact your legislator. I think there's going to be a website up on the screen. There is. Contact them, tell them that change this law, because they're looking to change it so that by having the house in a trust doesn't cause a problem. But until that happens, take the house out of the trust, put it possibly in your joint names, husband and wife, and that way you can protect the asset if one of the spouses goes into a long-term care facility.
Okay.
But then you could have some problems still after that.
Oh no!
Yeah. So
more issues. Another way that they try to get your house?
Well, let's say I'm going to use the husband. Let's say the husband goes into a long-term care facility, and the house is either in his name alone or jointly. If he passes away, the Medicaid is going to come after the house for the half he owns if it's in joint ownership, or if it's his name solely, they're going to come after the whole house. So it's important you sit down with someone who knows this area of the law. You know, there are, as we've mentioned before, there are attorneys who are certified in elder law planning. So sit down with an attorney who knows this area of the law and make sure you do the right planning, proactive planning. Don't wait till it's too late.
Yeah, it sounds like they get you coming and going, and planning is so critical. It seems that Medicaid loves your house as much as you do, but not in a good way. They want its financial value. If you don't carefully plan how to title your home, you could lose not only the financial value, but the emotional value as well. Don't let that happen. For help and information, give Mike a call.
Call Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information, or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.ssnplaw.com.
Thanks for joining us. On next week's show, we'll help you boost your brain power with exercises for the mind. Then, ready for a makeover? We'll share before and after pictures that will prove it's possible. We'll discover tips from old school entrepreneurs who teach us about reinventing ourselves. And is mom or dad already in a nursing home? It's still not too late to protect your assets. We'll explain. But until then, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.